Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Excuse the way I look at the moment because I'm actually filming another tutorial and I'm just doing this intro for a different tutorial. Yeah, I'm trying to hit the same bird with one stone with two birds with one stone. Today I'm going to be creating the Anushka Sharma makeup look that she wore as a bride in the film Mushkil. Although I did not like the movie, but I loved the way she looked. I know I may upset a lot of people because a lot of my friends actually loved the movie and they cried in the movie, and I could not stand the movie after 10 minutes of watching it. But hey, that's my opinion and it doesn't have to be the same as your opinion. Love how Anushka Sharma looked as a bride. I think her hairstylist, her makeup artist, the designer, the dress designer, the fashion designer who designed her outfit and her whole look, I think they did an absolutely amazing job. I honestly, that's like my ideal bride look. I think she looked so natural, so flawless. She looked so innocent. A choice, and if I want to get married again to my husband, obviously, this is the kind of look that I want to go for. So Anushka Sharma, she ticked all the boxes out there. So many people who loved my tutorial, and that's the reason why I have made a YouTube video out of it. Honestly, that was never my intention. I filmed the tutorial for my Instagram page and YouTube just happened. And luckily for me, I actually my video roll when I was doing the Instagram tutorial, so I do have a lot of footage. I have done a voiceover. Hope you guys enjoy the video as much as I loved filming it for you guys. And please don't forget to give me a thumbs up and also hit the subscribe button. Any other tutorial that you guys want me to film or do for you guys, please let me know on my Instagram page, on my Snapchat, or my Facebook page. And until next time guys, I thank you so much for watching this video. I love you guys. Bye bye. So to begin with, I've already done my face. I've got my foundation and concealer on. I'm going to begin with my cream contouring, for which I've used the LA Girl Beautiful Bronze contour. I love the color of this and the pigmentation. I think the color is very flattering on my skin tone and a lot of my clients' skin tone. It looks like I'm going a little harsh with my contouring. I'm going to actually blend it out really well because Anushka's face in the song was very natural. It was very soft. There was no harsh contouring. There was no harsh highlighting. It looked very natural and very soft throughout the video. So although I noticed that the left side or the right side of my temple, I didn't do such a great job in blending well, I've kept it in the video because I want to show that things like that happen to everyone and it's okay. Also guys, if you want to know how to do this hairstyle, let me know and I'll do a separate tutorial for that in a separate video. This tutorial was actually shot for my Instagram, not for YouTube. It just happened to be that you guys love this tutorial so much on my Instagram that I'm now doing a YouTube video for you guys. So let me know in the comment section below if you want me to do a hair tutorial. I'm actually blending my contour using a dual fiber stippling brush from Real Techniques. When you're blending your jaw or your chin, you want to make sure you want to blend it really well and in a downward motion, the way I'm actually doing it right now. And this is where I should have actually blended my temple, but you know, things like that happen, and I kind of noticed and fixed that later in the video. Next, I'm going to blend out my nose contour using the Sephora Pro Airbrush number 57. And I love this brush for applying and blending concealer as well as blending my contour or any small areas in the face. I also been really enjoying contouring under my lower lip. I think it makes my lips look more fuller in pictures. So I'm really enjoying that technique these days. I'm using the Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer in the color Custard. This is a very staple color. I think a lot of people enjoy this shade. I'm using that to clean up and highlight my nose contour as well as highlighting my Cupid's bow and the corners of my mouth. And I'm using the same Sephora Pro Airbrush Concealer brush to blend that out. I'm going to set all of that contouring and highlighting that we've done with the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette. As you can see, my palette is pretty much used, and that proves how much I love this. Especially the highlight shades, I think they're amazing. They're very pigmented at the same time. They give a very soft look to your T-zone. I'm also going ahead and contouring my face, but I'm going to keep that again very soft and blended. Make sure there are no harsh lines showing. I just want the face to look sculpted, but at the same time very natural. Sure that Anushka's makeup artist probably did not do any of the contouring the way I am doing, but this is the real world, guys, and we all need contouring in the real world, don't we? Next, I'm going to be using my favorite palette, which is the Ambient Lighting palette from Hourglass. I'm going to use the two highlight shades to set my T-zone again. I love this technique because I think it gives a very soft, radiant look to your T-zone without it looking shiny or glittery. Because Hourglass has done such a fantastic job creating these powders. They're like magic. They do magic on your skin. And they just transform it into this radiant, lit from within kind of skin, which I don't think I've found anything in the market that does that for you. So if you haven't already got this palette, guys, you probably need to go and invest in this, because this is one of by far the best products that I have in my kit. I'm using the Starburst shade from the Gleam palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm using a stippling brush because I want the highlight to look very soft and natural and not very harsh. I'm also using a very natural blush from NYX. I think the shade of this is called Mauve. Again, using the same brush and just keeping the blush on the very back of my cheeks just to give a very natural flush. Then using my favorite brow products from Benefit. I think we all know the drill by now. You all know how much I love the Benefit's new brow range. I have been using them non-stop, and honestly they deserve all the credit that they can get for their creativity in their packaging, and the formula is just amazing. So guys, if you want to change up your brow products, definitely go and check out Benefit. I think they've done a brilliant job. If you guys want an in-depth tutorials on how I do my brows, then let me know in the comment section below, and by obviously liking this video, and I'll be happy to do that for you. The brow that I'm using right now, I helpfully fill out any gaps that the brow pencil probably has missed out. And then after that, I use my 3D brow gel, which brings the brows back to life. Literally, it gives that 3D effect to the brows, and you know, doesn't make them look very flat. And I just love these three products. All the shades and products will be listed down in my description box, so don't forget to check that out. I'm going to use the same Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Custard to clean out and carve out my brows. I love this technique for days when I haven't done my brows. It kind of actually camouflages and hides any small hair that must have probably grown out. And I was talking to my dad at that point, so he couldn't hear me because obviously I was filming and I was diverted. You should probably not try and have a conversation with anyone if you're filming a tutorial. Next, I'm going to use the black gel eyeliner from Makeupforever, and I'm going to use that with a bent liner brush. I think this is from Juvia, yeah, Juvia's Place. Mix 2 or 3 drops of my Inglot Duraline. I love doing that with my gel eyeliners because I think it makes it really smooth and easy to apply. When you're applying an eyeliner for this look, you don't want to make a wing. You just want to put a straight line, and as you can see, I was really trying my best not to make a wing because I'm so used to wearing my eyeliner as a wing eyeliner. And you don't want to even be worried about making it a straight line because we're going to set it with powder later on. Next, you want to put the same gel eyeliner in your waterline and in your lower lash line. And at this point, if you feel that there are still gaps showing, you need not worry, because once we go on with the black eyeshadow, it's going to probably cover up any gaps, and it's going to look a lot more deeper, yet softer at the same time. Ladies who've got watery eyes, this is actually a very good technique to follow. Try setting your waterline with a black eyeshadow. It will actually make your eyeliner last all day. I've used this technique tons of times with my clients and they absolutely love it. Next, I'm going to use my favorite palette of this year, which is the Hudabeauty Textured eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to begin with the black truffle shade from the palette. I'm going to use that to set my my eyeliner and my waterline and my lower lash line. This is a flat definer brush from Sigma. I will list down all the brushes that I've used in this video down below, so don't forget to check that out. And you want to make sure that you pat and not rub your eyes when you're setting your waterline or your eyeliner. This way you deposit color and avoid any kind of fall off on your face. Next, I'm using the cocoa shade from the palette, which is basically a matte brown. If you have one which is similar in your kit, feel free to use that. I'm using a Sephora brush here, which is actually discontinued, but a similar brush would be the MAC 217 or the Sigma E25. I'm doing two things here. I'm actually depositing the color on my lid, as well as blending out the black eyeliner. Once again, Anushka's eyes were very deep and dark, but at the same time they were very blown out. There was no harsh lines. It just, everything looked very soft and blown out. So hence the reason, and I'm applying my lid color with a fluffy brush, because if I use a flat brush to apply this color, it wouldn't give that kind of blown out soft look that we're trying to achieve here. I realized that I was getting some sort of fall off here, so I actually used my Laura Mercier translucent powder just to bake under my eyes. In case there's any fall off, I can rub that off in the end. Here I'm going again with my fluffy brush from Sephora. I'm just taking that cocoa color to my crease, and I'm also applying it. So I'm actually going back and forth. I've done that I think 4 or 5 times throughout the video, but obviously this is an edited version, so you won't be able to see all the steps. I'm using the Morphe 506 brush to apply the same shade cocoa on my lower lash line, blend it out, and then take it all the way up to my crease. I've also reapplied my the black truffle shade on my waterline and on top of my lid 2 or 3 times, and then gone back and forth. So I hope I'm making some sense over here and you can actually follow this. It's actually really easy. All you have to do is you have to keep going back and forth, apply the black color, apply the brown shade, and then blow it out, and then just blend it until there are no harsh lines. I have at this point applied the sandalwood color in the kit on my upper crease, and then again blending my lower lash line with it, and I'm actually using the E25 brush from Sigma to do that. And I forgot to show it in the clips here, but I actually added the shade Henna in my crease at some point because I felt that the eyeshadow required some sort of warmth, and that definitely did it for me. Next, I'm highlighting my brow bone using the Moon Dust shade from the palette. It's just a simple champagne color. I'm also applying my Lancome Mascara. I actually tried to apply some false lashes. I was actually trying to do individual lashes, which I got nowhere with because I'm so bad at applying individual lashes. I find it's so difficult for me to apply. I know some girls do an A job on that, so hats off to them for that. I'm pretty much done with my eyes. I'm just brushing off my the baking that we have done, and that will actually just clean up any fall off. Next, I'm using the Huda Beauty lip contour pencil in the shade Bombshell. This has to be one of the most beautiful and flattering nudie peach lip pencils that I own in my kit. So I'm just gonna line my lips and as well as fill them up using this color. Once again, Anushka actually did not she did not have perfectly defined lips in the video. Again, it was very soft and it looked like it was actually her own lips, but better, but definitely it wasn't her own lips. She definitely had some sort of lipstick on there, but it looked very soft and very natural. So I'll show you a way how to achieve that. You want to use a nudie peach color and then you want to go on with a lighter shade of lipstick. I'm actually using the OCC lip tart in the shade Hush, and I'm applying that using my fingers. I'm not applying that using a brush, or if you have a lipstick in a tube form, you want to use your fingers because that will actually give you that soft flushed look. And then I'm gonna go on with my jewelry. A lot of you were actually asking me where did I get my jewelry from. This is actually from a random store in Meena Bazaar, and to be honest, it didn't even cost me that much. I bargained the hell out of the guy. So yeah, the necklace and the earrings was from Meena Bazaar. The jewelry that I was wearing in the video is actually my own jewelry from my wedding. So yeah, that is something that I owned already. Also the nose ring that I wore, it was a bit of a struggle for it to stay on my nose, but I managed somehow. It was also from Meena Bazaar, from the same store, but I saw tons of stores which actually had similar nose rings and similar sets that were in stock. So feel free to go ahead and check it out and pick them up if you want to recreate this look. Don't forget to tag me because I would love to see your recreations. So that's it from me, guys. Then I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned something new. And guys, don't forget to subscribe and obviously like this video. Do feel free to send me your suggestions as usual. You can follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and even on my Facebook. The links will be down on my description bar. And yeah, so until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Bye bye.